Wonderful.
Good.
It's Monday.
It is Monday.
I mean, it's a great Monday night. I like Monday nights. I don't like Monday days so much.
That's true. That's true. I do love Monday nights. Get to hang out with all our friends. It's amazing.
That's
Talk
right.
some coins. Heck yeah.
I don't think I've said hi. There's Dennis. Hi, Dennis. And Jessica, I don't understand your question exactly about the list of places to look for errors, but not websites. Because, I mean, I could tell you some books, like this one. It's very, very nice book, right?
Hang on.
This has got a lot of information in it that's super awesome. You can always join Konica and get the Errorscope magazine. There's Joe Cronin's book.
Yeah, I can't fit it under my
Mint Errors to Die For. Is that one or two? There's two of them.
Mint Errors to Die For. This is, I don't know.
The first one, probably.
It's the first one.
Yeah.
With all the little tabbies.
Yeah.
It's kind of falling apart, mine is. But
that means it's good because you just keep picking it up and reading it.
I read it all the time. I sure do. And every time I read it, I get something new out of it. Do you mean like where can you buy them, Jessica? Or yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to learn about them, I mean, you're in the right place. Just saying.
Geebot sent a couple of emails with better close-ups on the Nina Warren quarter. They said. What's up, Daniel? Hiram.
Nina Warren quarter. Okay, is that the one we are showing tonight, Amanda?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll go look at that.
Scott, Joey, Justin. Who have I missed?
Eric. Hey, Eric. Did you ever get any better? Did that ever get any better tonight, Adam? Eric asks.
It was okay. It was not great.
Oh, but you didn't have a good. You mean the crowd?
Yeah, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. I was selling I got a bag from Tim Rathman.
Oh, nice.
40s and 50s wheats.
Nice.
Yeah, Jessica. So if you can get this book, a couple different editions. Well, the 5th and the 6th edition, I think, are the two best. If you can get this book by Alan Herbert, in the front, it has one of the best besides. I got a signed copy. Besides Arnold Margulies, he also has a great book too. But this has one of the best explanations of the minting process in the very beginning of the book. So this is a great book to have.
Okay,
let me show you the other book too. This is really falling apart.
What's up, Sloppy Stacks? I'll be right.
This copy of mine is really falling apart, but this is another great book. There we go. By Arnold Margulies, and mine is like totally falling apart. All the pages are coming out. But it's a great book. So that's another great book. But Alan Herbert and Joe Cronin are my two favorite. Of course, Joe's like my absolute favorite. And he's going to be coming on too again. I need to message him. So we might as well talk about that a little bit. I'm going to add something to the thing. This is Joe Cronin's new book. If you guys have any interest at all, and I know a lot of you do, any interest in the Henning Nichols, this is a must-have. There's new information discovered, new pickup points, new die markers, all kinds of really, really great information. It's $80 shipped. There are 200 copies, and they're all numbered. So if you want, and he will sign them all. So if you guys want it, a specific number or whatever, you can email him and request that number. And his email is on the screen right now. jcrow57@yahoo.com. Tell them Livecoin Q&A sent you. And we're also going to be getting, I think, 4 copies that will be given away on here. So once he ships those out and we get them in our hot little hands, we'll start doing giveaways probably once a month for like 4 months. And then we're going to have him on because he's got a new baby. Well, 10 months old. 10 months old. He's delicious. But he's pretty busy with that little guy. But we're going to get him on here to talk about his book. So, all right.
Yep, I've got mine ordered. So if anybody wants number 42, you're out of luck.
And, oh, hang on. Put that back up there while we're at it. We are going to be giving a set of these away tonight. And we have been given a discount code. Thank you, Patrick, for 10% off a set. So if you guys go to the website and you at checkout, you put in livecoinqa.com, you'll get a 10% off. And they're pretty inexpensive anyway. I think it's like $18 for a set. And then you'll get 10% off. So these things are amazing. You guys know I have been promoting the crap out of these things. We get nothing. We get no money for this. So that's not why we're promoting it. I just think that this was a great invention. I've used these tools since I got them, mainly to look at coins under my scope. Because I really like the fact that I can put it on here, put the coin on, and then just turn it, and I can tilt it, and it doesn't fall off, and I can look for, clashes and stuff under my scope. I really like these tools. So
it is very interesting.
You might be able to open a bottle with them. I don't know, Papa Georgie, but they're pretty sturdy. But yeah, really ingenious. So, yeah. So good on you, Patrick, if you're watching. And thanks for the promo code. So we'll be running that promo code. You'll be able to use it for a week from today till next Monday. And I'm also going to put in the chat here. This is Ida Herring's channel, and she's in the chat in blue there. Next Saturday, the 16th of March, is the PCGS auction. Saturday and Sunday, and it may even go the following weekend. But make sure you guys come. You don't have to buy anything. Just come and hang out, say hi. Let Ida know that you're there. You may be, there's over 300 lots of items. So there may be stuff there that you guys would be interested in. There's some good deals to be had too. And it's for a great cause. So for the kids. We have a hefty goal of 50,000 this year. So we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. 50,000. So make sure you guys check that out. And then I had one more thing I wanted to share with you guys before we get to looking at coins. And also, you guys, we don't have very many coins tonight, so we're going to hang out with you guys a little bit afterwards and take some questions. We want to give a special congratulations to our friends Matt and Mike at the Coin Show Podcast. They made it in the top 100 of the hobby podcasts. Is that right, Amanda?
Yep.
In the top 100 of all the hobby podcasts, they are number 20. So that's a pretty big deal.
Aren't they the only ones?
I think they're the only coin podcast.
Do coin, coin-related stuff.
I think they are the only coin-related podcast in the top 100 also. So congratulations, Matt, Mike.
And if you look below that 20, they're up from 98, or they're up 98 positions from the last time. So
yep, pretty sweet. Awesome. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the Coin Show Podcast, well, except we're not a podcast, Malcolm, but No, they are great. Those guys are great. They've been doing it a long time, and they totally deserve this. So congratulations. If you guys aren't subscribed to Matt and Mike over at the Coin Show podcast, you should be. Yes, it's YouTube and then Apple. I don't know. They're on a few different platforms.
Yeah,
So-
they're on Spotify too.
Spotify. Yep. Sorry, that's my grandson. He's a little clumsy today. He's been falling all over the place. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, original Hobo Nickel Guidebook, 2010 is one exceptional. Nice. I love Hobo Nickels.
Captain Jigga, you're right. I don't know how to listen to podcasts either.
I've never listened to a podcast. I watch them on YouTube.
But they are on YouTube, yeah.
Yep. They're on YouTube, and then I guess what makes it a podcast is they record it and edit it and then put it out on Spotify and all the other places. So, yeah. So they have a live stream that they turn into their podcast, and it's amazing. They've been doing it for a long time. If you close your eyes here, then it's a podcast. Well,
That's right. Yeah.
if we don't record it and put it on podcast platform.
Well, we do record it, though. Or, we don't.
Well, it is recorded. YouTube records it for us. It's true.
Kind of scary sometimes.
I think there is like something that makes it a podcast. I don't think you could just call things a podcast and poof, they're a podcast. We are a live stream. Anyway, yeah. So, hey, Felties, how's it going? Did you get your package, Felties? You're going to fun? Yes.
Awesome.
Next weekend is for the kids. Yes, it is
Right.
for the kids. And we love Ida. And if you guys want, if you're, hit the bell on Ida. She goes every morning, Monday through Friday. She goes live and we hang out. We have coffee. We just chit chat. I
If you're
usually get in trouble,
If you're a psychopath and want to get up that early,
like me. So
Well,
you
I
just-
get up at 4:30, Shannon, so I must be a psychopath every day.
you are a psychopath.
I go
You
to
go
bed
to
about
work
4:30.
too, which is even crazier.
well, I can't even understand how you drive as much as you do. That it would drive me crazy.
Oh, close. After the live stream, it becomes a podcast. Yeah, I guess. If you download it and I guess put it onto, I don't know, whatever.
Oh,
There
man.
is always a giveaway on Michael Kittle Rare Coins. That is true. You guys should get over to Michael Kittle Rare Coins, give him a subscription, and check out his giveaways. Every month there is a giveaway on Michael Kittle's. So Amanda, speaking of giveaways, so let me tell you how this giveaway a set of these is going to go. We were going to do, because Amanda asked you guys to leave a comment with a keyword, we were going to do just like pick the comment. You know how you can, like the comment picker, you can just put in a keyword and it'll automatically eliminate everything that doesn't have the keyword. Well, that costs $8 now. So we're not paying for that because we're cheap. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the random comment picker. And if your comment doesn't have the keyword CoinVue in it, we're going to redraw because that's the rules. Them's the rules. I got to see what Kyle said. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I don't know what that means, Kyle. Settle down. Behave.
He's just
Yeah.
rubbing
He's being a brat. It's
putting
okay.
salt in the wound. I don't know, something like that.
It's all right.
One word or two words?
CoinVue, you can do one or two words. Don't matter as long as it says CoinVue.
Because
Mine
it's
don't
not going to
say-
match. Did you tell him why? I paid attention, but
Tell them why what?
that we're not paying the $8 for the one-time use.
Yeah, we're not going to pay because I think this is the second time we've used a random comment picker. We used StreamYard's giveaway tool. This is like the second time we've ever used it, so it's there. What's the point?
So even if you spell it wrong, but it looks right,
Yeah,
you might
if
win.
it's in your comment, we're going to count it.
Right.
Doesn't matter. So you want to go ahead and pull that up, Amanda?
Sure.
Who do you recommend for selling 1930s quarters MS66 with incredible over-the-top natural toning?
Are they graded? And by who?
If it's
Hey, Steven.
MS66, must be graded. Great.
Well, he may say they're MS66.
Stephen, thank you so much.
Steven, how are you? So good to see you, my friend.
And welcome and hello, and yes, I have been liberated.
It has been liberated. I know I can't even say that word, so I tried it. Emancipation. Emancipation.
It's my emancipation proclamation.
No, so you don't put the comment here, you guys. You had to put it in the video that Amanda did. There's the trick. See that's why it helps to watch our videos, because you never know when we're going to throw in a giveaway.
Is that sharing it?
It is.
All right. So we had 74 comments on it.
Just remember, if your comment pops up but it doesn't have that word in it, we're going to redraw. So sorry. And that we don't have to worry about it because that one has the comment in it. It has the keyword. It says ClearVue, but close enough. Isn't that close enough? Yeah, close enough. So Cheryl Ann Chamberlain, I hope you're here. Please send us an email. info@livecoinqa.com. And this is how we're going to do it. If Cheryl's not here and Cheryl doesn't claim this within 72 hours, we'll give them away next Monday.
There you go. Dennis, thank you for the $20 super chat saying, I like the CoinVue.
Because we're not going to chase you guys down. So if they're not here to win, then we'll redraw for the giveaway. So, all right.
Thank you, Alan. Alan said that he's here and he's Canadian and knows that he can't win anything, but he does enjoy the videos that Amanda does. She doesn't.
Alan, you're going to like one of the coins that we have in our show tonight.
The feature.
Indeed. So, are we ready to look at some coins? You guys ready to look at some coins?
Sure.
All right. Okie dokie. Well, welcome to the live coin Q&A for March 11th, 2024. Happy you all are here.
Happy Monday. Thanks for coming.
Adam, you're up.
I'm up. Okay. 1956 D over D from Tiffany W. Hello, live coin Q&A panel. I am still enjoying you all and the great information that you give. I am excited to find this 1956 D over D Lincoln Wheat set. I wanted to share it with you. I shared it with one group on Facebook as well.
This is a great one.
Yep.
That's a good one. It's funny. I have these pins. Can you see those the pin?
Mm-hmm.
The same RPM. Nice.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
I love that.
It's pretty tiny, but
Huh?
it's pretty. Okay, there you go.
Oh, is it too small?
It's hard to see, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Anyway, those are fun. And by the way, if you guys haven't answered our poll at the top of the chat, please answer our poll at the top of the chat. It's going to help us out a lot. We're not planning on doing our live stream on our normal Mondays with that vertical thing because it wouldn't work for us. I'll show you what it looks like with you guys. Let's see. Settings. So it's not letting me. I guess we can't.
You probably can't switch while you're live.
Oh, can't switch while
No,
we're live. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't work for what we do. It would be too small for you people that watch on computer and on tablet, so it wouldn't work. But we're talking about other things, so we may try it out on a couple other things. And this is an awesome RPM. Congratulations. Shannon.
5-cent die clash from Papa Giorgio. Hi panel, just thought I would share a die clash that I found. I checked my Med die clashes, but could not find any examples. Is there another website to check?
No.
No. No. Hey, Perry.
But I do think that this one is on there. Maybe it's not. I haven't looked. Has anybody else looked?
I looked and I couldn't find it.
You didn't find it? So
No.
let me tell you what you can do. You can submit this. Let me see what he says. Yes. So I'm going to put this in the chat. You can submit this to Mad Die Clashes and have it added. And there is the site. It says they're suspending submissions for at least 1 year, but this has been up for more than a year. So
Yeah.
I think from like 2 years now. But yeah, it doesn't. If he is not doing them, I don't know what to tell you, because he is the only one in that game. But give it a try. It doesn't hurt to give it a try. I think somebody else had submitted something not too long ago, and they got it to go through. So yeah, these are Stephen. These are great die clashes. And this one's like a multi. I mean, it was clashed a couple times.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Very awesome.
Yeah, congratulations on that one.
Doobie or die gouge from Gall Dagburn. I've seen plenty of dollar bills with the word bubble stamped I grew hemp next to George, and a few hobo-style quarters carved with a joint in his mouth. Now even the mint seems to be hinting that long hair may have also founded another crop and enjoyed partaking in that devil's lettuce. Or maybe you'll just tell me it's something lame like a die gouge or whatever.
Oh my god.
So you don't have that the new pictures, huh?
No.
On a slide? Okay, that's okay.
A well-placed one anyhow. Couldn't find anything similar that anyone has found or reported yet. It is raised. Your thoughts? And what sort of value do things like this have? Thank you so much for doing all that y'all do.
That's so nice.
And we're sorry.
Okay, I have the new picture pulled up, so I'll bring that up in a second. What happened to Filthies?
He said, why are we showing that while he's here?
What? Oh, because it's just an error on a coin. That's why, Filthies. It's okay. You'll be all right. It's okay. So here's my issue with this being a die gouge. I have a couple issues with this coin. I don't think it's a die gouge. And I'm going to pull this other picture up because it's a great picture. Present. Let me see. Share screen.
You better not be doing that while you're driving, Sean.
Where is it? Window. There we go.
His wife's probably driving.
Sean, what's
Driving
going on?
crazy.
Did you share this to your community tab? If not, please do.
Love you, Stacey.
So this is the new picture that we got. I asked for a close-up picture. This is a great picture. So a die gouge typically is going to have real sharp borders because it's a sharp gouge on the die. So it's going to have very sharp borders. This has really soft margins and soft borders. So what I'm thinking this is some type of gas trapped underneath the clad layer. Kind of like an occluded gas bubble, but Mike Diamond says those are restricted to solid alloy coins, and kind of like a plating blister. But I think that this is what that is. I think it's more of like gas trapped under, which happens sometimes. Heat from the strike can cause this, can cause gas to build up underneath and to bubble up. I don't see anything on the coin that makes me think that this was like heated intentionally.
Yeah, because the color may change or something.
Yeah, I think that that's what this is. I think it's more consistent with like gas trapped under that clad layer. And I think that this was a naturally occurring thing. I don't think it was a post mint thing.
It's interesting to say the least.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And you don't like I said, I've only seen these on solid alloy coins, occluded gas bubbles, or plating blisters on like our plated zinc cents. But that's what, and you see there's nothing on the reverse to tell me that this was heated by anybody or that it's post-minting damage. I definitely think, I haven't had a chance to show this like to Joe Cronin. I'm going to and get his opinion on it and maybe show it to Ken. But that would be my best assessment on this. Because like I said, on a die gouge or scratch or anything, you usually see really sharp margins or sharp borders. Does that make sense to you guys? It's raised. This is not incuse. This is raised. So it has to be, yeah, it's raised. So it's not a strike through or anything. It's raised on the coin.
Alan's asking if it would be like the dime that he shared on the Facebook group, which was a 1999p. I didn't see that. But
I don't remember it, Alan. I would have to go look. I don't remember. I probably look at 100 plus coins a day between our stuff and other Facebook coin groups. I probably look at about 100 coins a day. So I don't remember. I'm sorry. No, Malcolm, this is just a soft border raised. It's raised on the coin. It's not a struck through like a piece of the rim would be. This is raised. A struck through would be sunk in on the coin, would be incused. Yeah, so like an air bubble, yeah. Like a trapped gas under that clad layer. I mean, I suppose it could be even something else trapped under there, but it's so soft. It just reminds me of like the, let me pull up a picture of let me pull up the web error-ref and show you guys an example of a occluded gas bubble on a Lincoln cent. Let's see. There we go.
Nikki said that all of my cat's going crazy watching your hands.
Oh, meow, meow, meow. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, let me stop this and share something else with you guys. Okay. So this top one is plating blisters, what you typically see on our copper plated zinc cents, the big plating blisters. These are big ones. But notice how, and this is an occluded gas bubble on a solid alloy coin. Same with this one down here. Notice how it looks very similar to that, and the borders are really soft.
Yeah.
As opposed to like die gouges where they're like very sharp they're not like, they don't like flow into the field. So this really looks like very similar to what that is. So Yeah.
I think that's the best guesstimate.
Yeah.
Let's see what Joe says.
Which is sometimes the best we can do, right? When we don't have the coins in hand. And you could take a toothpick, a wooden toothpick, and see and kind of push on that a little bit and see if there's any give to it. I don't think you're going to hurt the coin as long as you don't like scratch it. Just kind of push on a little bit and see if there's any give to it. You could do that. And if there is, then you know that there's something trapped under there. Now, you don't want to pop it. Don't pick at it, Papa Giorgio. So, yeah, that's a really cool one. That was fun. That was a fun one.
Nice. Cool find. Your turn, Paula.
Oh, from Papa Giorgio, to be or not to be. Good evening, panel. I recently found this 1954 Jefferson nickel, which I believe to be a Black Beauty. There are not many YouTube videos calling them out for comparison. And the last one I did was from Sean 3 years ago. I know the pictures don't do justice, so I included a normal 1954 for comparison. As always, appreciate your opinions. So this is not a great picture. There's a better picture in here. This is not a great picture either. What we're looking for is
luster.
Luster. Yeah, is mint luster, which this one shows.
Yep. There's another one I think that's even better. There you go.
And it almost has like a splotchy look to it too, which is something I like to look for, because what causes this is improper annealing. And what happens is that the molecular structure changes and the copper migrates to the surface, and so it changes the color, and you almost get like this copper speckle when you look really, really close. If you like zoom in super close, you'll get this like copper speckle look to it. I don't have a picture of the edge. I would love to see a picture of the edge, because the edge should look normal. But I would probably call this a Black Beauty, just from the photos. But I mean, it looks good to me.
She's a Butte Clark.
Yeah. And isn't that like one of the years that's normal for it? I don't know, but
no, 58, 59 are the most common. And
that doesn't mean there aren't there. You can get them on any year.
Oh yeah. I have them in 57, 56, 55, 54.
Yeah. Well, does this look like the ones you have, Adam?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very similar to one I have. Yes.
Yeah. So I would probably call that good. Okay, Papa. Well, you have the coin, Papa Giorgio. You could look at it and see if it looks normal. They used to call those sintered planchets, but now they have discovered that there's no sintering involved. So they know it's an annealing issue and the change in the molecular structure. I don't know. I'm not a biologist. Isn't that what she said? I'm not a biologist. I'm not a chemist. I don't know what happens with all that stuff. I do coins.
It's more chemistry than biology.
I know. Well, didn't that judge say, I'm not a biologist? Yeah. Anyway. Okay, Adam.
Jovita Adar Quarter with double ear from Abel F. Hello, good afternoon. I have a question. Could this be some kind of error, or is it just machine doubled on the ear? Thank you.
Nice, Papa Giorgio. Okay, let us know what they say. Because, like I said, we are not 100% right 100% of the time. We are only we're doing the best we can just looking at photographs. But we like to know when we're right or when we're wrong. So let us know when you get that back, please. And you guys can talk about this one. I'm talking way too much.
You can talk all you want.
I talk all the time, but somebody else talk about this one because
Okay, well, I looked at it and I thought that it looked like it potentially could be definitely a doubled ear. The thickness looks pretty much the same as what the ear is as far as the depth.
Height, yeah.
And there's really, the only other thing it might be would be like some MD, but there's no MD on any of the other devices.
Right.
It's right in the area where we see these, it's kind of in the middle of the coin. I mean, it looks like it. Looks like it very well could be.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully it gets looked at and not called too minor to list. I don't think it would if they agree that it's a class 9, because I don't think there's any others. So somebody's going to be anxious to list this.
And and also it's almost, it's like half the length of the ear at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that will, help them to encourage them to put.
So here's my challenge to you guys. Look at your Ovida dark quarters and see if we can come up with another one, because usually they won't call something unless they've seen more than one example. So let's see if we can find more than one example of this. That's my challenge to you guys. You guys usually come through on this stuff. So Dennis. Hey, Dennis.
Where's Dirty Water? Dennis?
Dirty Water. Start looking at those quarters. Yeah, I believe it's a Philly. Sloppy Stacks. Good question. I believe it's a Philly, yes. Shannon, I think this is you, isn't it?
Oh, it's Adam, isn't it? Or did
I just went.
You went? Okay. 2002 Lincoln Cent from Orgulo A. I have found this interesting 2002 Lincoln Cent. Is this an error or variety? I tried finding information on the internet, but could find nothing similar. Excuse me. I see a double strike on the rim. I hope my pictures are good enough. Thanks for all your support and information. And thanks for your support.
Yeah, Papa Giorgio Michael Kittle's correct. Okay, so this was another fun one, but so here's another one where we're kind of just guessing off of the photographs. It's not a vice job. I know people are going to go, I think that those letters are raised on the rim. So I think what this is an example of rim restricted design duplication, which is a form of machine doubling. But let me pull it up and I'll read you the description. In fact, I'll just present it to you guys, because that's more fun. If you guys aren't using error-ref, you should be. Let's see.
Oh, that's another, okay. So that's another area that when we were talking to Jessica about where can I find information on errors, it is a website.
There's more websites.
That's true. It is a website, but it's got a lot of information.
Yeah. So, looks an awful lot like that, if you ask me.
Right.
Can you guys see that okay? So what this is a form of machine doubling. It's a rare form of doubling, machine doubling, that almost always appears on the face struck by the hammer die, which our coin does. After reaching the lowest point of its downstroke, the hammer die bounces up, shifts to one side, lands lightly on the design rim, leaving the set of raised design elements. Rim restricted design duplication has been detected on 1994 cents, a 2004 cent, several presidential dollars, and certain quarters and dimes where the peripheral letters hug a very narrow design rim. Blah, 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 blah. He talks about other coins. But I have to explain to you guys that this site's not often updated. So this information, I think that we have seen other examples of different dates. In fact, I know we have.
Yeah, I think we have too.
Yeah. So it's not a vice coin. We know that. And I think that these are raised on the rim.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but
It is hard to tell. So this is another example of we don't have the coin in hand to inspect it. So we're doing the best we can from the photographs. And as you saw in that example that I pulled up from error-ref, it looks awfully similar. So I'm going to put that link in the chat. Oh, that's Mad Die Clashes. How come that didn't? Hang on. Let me pull that up again. Whoops. What the heck? Hang on, you guys. There we go. Copy. I'm going to put this in the chat, and you guys can check it out. Enter. Yeah, so he said bin. So anyway, Amanda's turn.
2004 Lincoln sent UFO from Bink Mouse. Hi Sean, I have this UFO reverse that Wexler's has listed as WUFO 001. I have it on eBay but have no clue what it is worth. Can't find a sale. How much do you think it is worth? Thanks.
This is really cool. I've seen these before. First of all, we're going to tell you right off the get, we don't give values. That's something that you have to research yourself. Try to find sold listings. It's just, yeah, we can't give values because somebody may only pay $10 for it. Somebody may pay $100 for it. You find the right buyer, and who knows what you could get. But this is very cool. And I think there's a couple different theories about this. I think one of them is dye polishing, dye abrading. They use a little rotary tool. And I think that's one of the theories. There's another theory, and I wish I had that dye. So before dyes are hubbed, they're in a cone shape, right? They're in a cone shape. And then they're hubbed, and they get kind of flat with the design. But at the tip of that cone, there's a circle. And this is Christopher Rhodes' theory, and I tend to agree with him. It's not completely pointed. There's a circle at the tip of that die. So when that is hubbed, the theory is that doesn't completely get obliterated with the hubbing. And you see this translate onto the coin. I wish I had that to show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, bird. I don't have it.
no bird.
I could show you guys what I'm talking about. Anyway, does that explain? So Indigon, Christopher Rhodes believes that yes, that is exactly what causes that earring dye chip, or whatever they're calling it. He believes that is what causes it. Let me see if I can pull up an unhubbed dye picture. Or does anyone have a picture of that? Let's see. Coin dyes. No. Let me see. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Let me see if I can find a picture.
Does Chris have one on his blog?
I don't think he does. All of these are hubbed. I'm trying. I used to have a picture saved on it too that showed the very tip of it before it was hubbed. I don't know what happened to it. It's on my old computer. Keep looking. Are you looking, Amanda?
Yeah, I'm not finding one either.
Oh no. Anyway, and I can't draw. I would draw you guys a picture. Let me see if I can wing it here. I don't want to use that. Oh boy, this is. Let's see.
How about this on Wexler's site?
You found one?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Wexler.
I didn't think about Wexler's site.
That's on Wexler's. This is where that came from. This is how I knew.
No, I don't mean this. I mean a picture of an unhubbed die.
So
Are you
here,
sharing it?
since you're better at this, I put it in private chat, the link.
Okay, hang
Pull
on.
that up, and I think that's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, can I zoom in on this, I wonder? Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Shannon. Okay, let me share this with you guys. Getting all kinds of teachable moments here today. Okay, so these are the unhubbed dies. And at the tip of these, see if I can zoom in even more. Just the tip. See, there's a little circle right there. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but you can see at the very tip, there's like a circle. And the theory is when these are hubbed, because they get huts after they're hubbed, that little circle on the die doesn't get completely obliterated for whatever reason. Either the pressure wasn't enough or whatever. Let me see. I know this, they're like, whoa, Paula. Anyway, that's the Galvano. So yeah. So I'm glad that you found that. Does that make sense to you guys? So like I said, there's a couple different theories. The reason I don't think it's from die abrasion, from the rotary tool, I know they do use them because you do find those circular patterns and from die abrasion, is that it's a singular circle. There's no other ones around it. So, and some people have thought that maybe it was a lathe ring, which is kind of the same thing because that's what lathe lines are caused from, is when the dies are cut to that cone shape, and they're supposed to be smoothed out, and all of those rings are supposed to be smoothed out. But they don't get smoothed out completely when you find them a lathe line. So some people think that maybe that's what that is. I hope I'm not confusing you guys too much.
It's very confusing, but yeah, you've explained
but
it.
You can see what I was talking about with the die being cone shaped, and at the center there's like a. Yeah, see, Eric, but that's the thing though, is it could be that, but that circle in the center of the die before it's hubbed is also part of that lathing process. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Eric? You know what I mean. Of course you know what I mean. So it's a very cool. No way I don't think there's been enough sales history to even try to guess at a value.
Yeah.
I just looked on Terapeak, and there's not been one sold in the last 3 years.
Yeah, there you go.
eBay.
Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah, I can't tell you what to do. I don't know if you could just set a price and put it up on eBay and hope to get it, or put it up as an auction and hope that the right people are seeing it. I'm not sure. So, but it's very cool. There's a gouge cut a bit deeper near the tip. It will spread and form a circle. Yeah, I don't think it's a cut. It's hard for me to describe it. Wish I had it. So it's kind of like what's the circle on this, and it's not going to show. The circle on this pen, it's kind of like that at the tip of the die. Only not that dramatic, but anyway. Yeah. So we call it a UXO, or UXA, unexplained anomaly. We like that better than UFO. Shay calls it a UXA, unexplained anomaly.
Wouldn't that be UEA?
Unexplained is one word, right?
Oh, okay. Then it should just be UA. Never mind.
I don't know. Tell Shay. Talk to Shay. He's the one that came up with it.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Well, unidentified should just be whatever, UO instead of UFO.
Right.
So, I don't make the rules, man. Is it my turn?
Yep.
This is our last coin. So after this, we get, now that it's no longer unidentified, that's true, Michael. I wish I was that important, though, that I could just say something and that's it. But I'm not, so. Okay, authentic 1871H, Canadian $50 from Jackalope Herdmaster. Hello, I received this 1871H Canadian $50 in a bulk lot of Canadian coins. While I was doing research on it, I noticed that it was a lower mintage coin, which led me to take a hard look at it. First thing I noticed is that the H mint mark on the coin is lower than those I have found on images. Second thing is that the C in Victoria should be repunched. I think that I see something, but since it is so worn, I'm not sure if I'm just wishful thinking. The lower left of the C appears to be thicker, which would be the case if this is the repunched C. What do you think? So, Amanda, you want to talk about this? I know you don't, but do it anyway. Go ahead. You researched it. There's like 45,000 mintage, right?
I don't remember the exact mintage. It's a key date.
It's a key date. I think it's 45,000.
And I tried to research the repunched C that he's mentioning. But let me see if I can share the screen.
Just so you guys know, neither one of us was willing to make a call on this one. So we enlisted the help of Roger Paulin, who is an expert at Canadian stuff.
Did that share my screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing it.
Okay, so the only site that I like to use for different designs is the Saskatoon Coin Club, because coins in Canada, some of the information on there is wacky.
Right.
So when he says repunch C in Victoria, this right here is what he's talking about. But this site doesn't say if the 1871H is supposed to have that obverse design. It just says the 1871, and usually if that affects the H mint mark coins, it'll have the mint mark.
Like that.
Like down here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really sure if that is required to be on there, and his was too worn for me to tell if that even had this.
Right.
So, and he also sent an up-close picture, and I thought the surface looked off, which made me kind of hesitant to think that it was real.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, when I compared it to authentic examples, all of the other design elements matched up.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was one of those coins that could potentially be worth, I mean, in this condition, not so. What like $150 or something in this condition, Amanda?
Yeah, since it's heavily cleaned and everything.
Yeah. So about $150. But this coin, if you research, so this is genuine, just so you guys know. It is genuine. What Roger said, let me read you what his assessment was. Roger Paulin, he said, it's a details coin, which has had a hard life, but it's a genuine 1871H LCW 50 cent. So when you look, though, there are a couple different price guides. This coin gets very expensive, and I'm going to say the biggest reason why we put this coin in and got so excited about this is where he got this. He bought this in a bulk lot of Canadian coins. So you guys really need to be checking your stuff. Just saying. It's doing an American quarter stream. How funny. I watch Christopher Collects, and he got some American quarters from a viewer or something the other day, and he got really excited about them. It was a crack up.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention was the counterfeit examples of this year that I did see. They all have die defects between the VIC and Victoria.
Okay, cool.
So that one doesn't have it, so that was good.
Nice. Yeah. So congratulations. Super cool. Wish it was in a little bit better condition, but you can't beat that. I mean, who pre-ordered Joe Cronin's Henning Nichols guide? Did you, Dirty Water Coins? Let's put this up here. Again. I did too. I get a free one. Just saying. Thanks, Joe. And then I ordered 4 for the channel for giveaways. So don't forget, you guys, use your 10% off on these CoinVues. I love these things. They're amazing.
And the link to purchase them is in the stream description.
Perfect. Yeah. Go in the description, you guys. You get 10% off the set. Make sure you order the set. That's the large and the small together. So, and here's Joe Cronin's book for pre-order, Henning Nichols, $80. You guys might think, whoa, that's a lot. No, it's a steal. Trust me. The information in this book is amazing, and there's some brand new information on Henning Nichols that you guys are going to want to know. So, make sure you get it. And he only has 200 copies. All right. And I think Ashes wanted to know what kind of scope we use. I can speak for so there are much cheaper scopes than this, but this is the scope I use. I think it's, what did I say, like a J, I forget what it's called. But you can look on Amazon, and it'll show you. The most important thing when ordering a scope is this right here, your stand. You want to make sure that you order a good stand for your scope. Those ones that are on springs are terrible, or the adjustable arms or whatever, those are terrible. Order a good stand. Yep, order a good stand, or make sure it comes with a good stand. I like this one because I can look at the whole coin with this scope, the whole coin. But I do have another one that I use too. This one's good for close-ups. It's just a cheap pluggable. I think I paid like $20 for it. But then I bought the good stand. So you're muted, Shannon.
Sorry, it's the bird's fault. and this has one of those screens like people like to take pictures of. But there's also a plug-in in the back that you plug this in and put it right to your computer, which is a much better place to get pictures to send to us, because you can, take a picture right on your computer, and it's not as fuzzy, because if you've ever taken a picture of your TV screen, you'll know that it's usually pretty bad and blurry. Yeah. And that's what we see a lot, and it's very hard to tell anything off of those.
Michael, is that your link? Is that your affiliate link? If not, put your affiliate link in there. Yeah, that, and I'm glad Michael Kittle put that up. If you guys have a favorite streamer or you watch, we don't have an affiliate link for Amazon, but many of the streamers do. And that is a great way to support a streamer that you really like. If they have an Amazon affiliate link, you can click on that link, and you don't have to just order what they have on their thing. You can order anything, and once you're in their link, anything you order, they get a little kickback for. So I do a ton of Amazon shopping, and I forget all the time to do that, to click on someone's link but that's a great way to support a YouTuber that you watch. So might be just copied it from somewhere else that had it. Well, go make sure, Kittle. Go make sure that that's your link, and then paste it again into the chat. So yeah, no, I don't have any problem, Ashes, using this with StreamYard. So I'm on StreamYard now. I can show you. I just go to settings and change my camera to my USB, and there it is. So thank you, Dirty Water Coat, for my amazing die clashes. Yeah. No problem at all. So, any other questions? Submitting my finds until I SD card for my scope. Yeah, it is like Shannon said. It's really, you guys saw some of the fact that we are trying to assess your coins just from photographs. So the better the photographs, the easier it is for us, and the more likely you are to get a correct answer. We won't answer a question we won't give you an answer if we aren't pretty sure that we are giving you the correct answer. We research things like crazy, and we use people like Joe Cronin, Steve Mills, Ken Potter, Rob Pollan, all of those people, Roger Pollan, all of those people, we use them like crazy. So, but the better your photographs, the easier it is for us to give you an answer. So.
And they all take pretty good pictures. It's just when you take a picture of a picture, it's or a screen like that.
And all of those you should be able to hook right up to your computer, right? Just use your camera.
Yeah, or like Indigon's saying, an SD card, you can do the same thing. Just take pictures on the microscope itself. So some of them have that. I know.
Diggin' Dave, he sure did. He's using that new vertical platform, which let me close that poll out. So right now we have 94 votes. 53 of you guys said that you enjoy watching live streams with the new vertical streaming option. 47% of you said no. So I'm going to end that poll. Diggin' Dave has been using that vertical platform. It's much easier for him because he's just by himself.
Right.
And he's been having a blast with it because it does give you a ton of views, and it really brings in the subscribers. In 2 days, he went from under 49,000 to like 52,000, a little over 52,000 subs. That's so, and who doesn't want more subs, right? Of course we do. We want more people to come and watch us so that we have more people in the hobby and more people learning and getting good information. Our problem is what we're doing right now. People who are on computer and tablet cannot see what we're showing. It's too small. The people on phones can see it great, but we need to make sure we're accommodating everybody equally. So what we're talking about doing is maybe our last stream of the month, trying that vertical platform, because we don't have to show any coins. We're just answering your guys' questions. So we may do that this month, at our last stream of the month, try that vertical platform. So if you guys are okay with that, and because like I said, you don't need to see anything on our last, we just need to answer your questions, and we could just hang out. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'd love to get a ton of subs. I really would.
A ton of good ones, like
A ton of good
people we
ones.
have right now, yeah.
And that's the thing, is that they won't hang around with us. They won't stay if they don't like what we're doing.
Right.
So, but I was in Dave's stream for 2 nights. Like, I stayed almost the whole time. And I was answering questions in his chat because he didn't have time for that. And there were a lot of people who really genuinely seemed like they wanted to learn. And were asking, of course, he had his fair share of trolls. But there were a lot of people in there who were asking some great questions. I want that for us. I want us to be, a place where people can get good information. So, yeah. So if you guys could be patient with us, even if you don't like watching it, if you could be patient with us while we try it at the end of this month, that would be awesome. I don't like watching it. So I totally get it if you guys don't like watching it. I don't like watching it when people are looking at coins because I can't see them. But we aren't going to be looking at coins. We're just going to be hanging out and answering your guys' questions. So maybe it'll be okay.
Paula, were you wielding
I was. Hey, Indigon, you had your fair share too. It was, we did. We were trying to weed them out. I mean, we were pretty lenient, pretty patient until we couldn't be anymore. But yeah.
Some people just come in and want to be jerks, but
yeah.
Others
don't. Oh, thanks, Dopey Tripod. That's so nice.
That is nice. Thank you.
Well, that would suck. What would suck? You don't like it, Angie? Is that what you don't like that vertical thing? I mean, obviously, it's not going to be something that we're going to do constantly, but doing it a couple times, I think, would really build our sub count. No, to not see the coins. Oh, yeah, we wouldn't do that, Angie. We wouldn't use it at all if we have to show coins. Just on the last Monday of the month where we get to just hang out with you guys and have fun. Wait one moment, please. Okay, Aunt. Waiting. Right, Eric? Anyway.
Okay, so unfortunately now I forgot, but Stephen Scott had also asked.
Thank you,
what was the coin he was asking about? He was asking if they're graded, who do you recommend to send to grade it, because it was very heavy toned coin. Who do you recommend to grade very heavy toned coins? He's heard some TPGs won't do it.
So don't send it to CACG. Don't send it to CACG. They are not toning friendly. But here's the thing. They're not going to give it. They're not going to straight grade it if they have any doubt at all, which is the way it should be. So if it's questionable color, it's going to get questionable color no matter where you send it.
Annex is going to be the most likely that they will grade it.
Lenient.
They're very lenient on toning. NGC is probably the next, and then PCGS. But if you want the good quality photos, you have to go with PCGS or NGC.
Yeah. know what poll was about. I flipped a coin and clicked yes. Well, like I said, you guys have always been great with us and honest with us. If we do it on the last Monday this month and you guys hate it, we totally won't do it anymore. So you just let us know. Of course, we're going to go with like the majority rule, but yeah, we won't make it a regular thing. We'll probably only do it a couple times. ICG, I can't grade. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Sean and Adam's going to be at the fun show.
Not the fun show.
Not the fun show. The World Fair, whatever it's called. The money show.
And you know what? I just found out today they're supposed to get a winter storm starting Thursday.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Sean and Stacy will hate that.
I told them about it.
Good. Well, they need to get there then. Did y'all? I did. I sure did. I got this one, and I got the silver proof replacement. I don't know what to do with it. So, I mean, I'll probably eventually sell them, and I don't know, may add a couple bucks to it. Having I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It was fun while it lasted. Anyone want to sell any of y'all books of errors? Any reference books I'll buy? Not me. Jessica.
They're really good for reference, so you know.
They are. Here's my suggestion to you, Jessica. Go to Thrift Books and Abe Books, and keep an eye out. Put those on your wish list. Those books. Also watch eBay. I gotten really good deals on books on eBay. So the books that we showed you are not cheap, but they're totally worth it. Alan Herbert has a couple different, he has 6 editions. So you can buy them used. They don't have to buy them brand new. I am a book whore. I just am. And that there's no nice way to put it. I just am. I love books. I buy them constantly. I probably have more money in books than coins. So
that's a lot.
I shouldn't have said the whore word. Ho. I should have said ho. I'm a book ho.
Oh, I thought you said hoarder.
Hoarder. I did. I said hoarder. I'm a book hoarder. Thanks, Shannon. They bailed me out. I'm a book hoarder. But yeah, you can, go use those books, use those sites, Abe Books and Thrift Books and eBay. Keep an eye on used. I am constantly looking for good deals on books. So I totally would sell you one if I had extras, but we will have 4 extras of Joe Cronin's Henning Nickel books. So keep an eye out for that. And you might check what's Daniel Malone's shop? Portsmouth,
yeah.
Portsmouth. Daniel Malone's Coin Help You. He may have some of Joe Cronin's books left.
Portsmouth.
He has some of Daniel Malone's books. Some of Joe Cronin's books. So you may check out his shop and see if he has any left, because Joe is sold out. So check out his shop.
Hi, Jody.
All right.
What else?
Any other questions? Yeah, Portsmouth coins. BrooklynGallery.com. What's that? Is that?
That is a site that I buy books from a lot.
Oh, nice. I better bookmark that. I don't have it. Okay. I'm going to bookmark that. Done. Thanks for holding out on me, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Why do you think she has all her good books and you don't? No,
I know. Steven Scott says, I sent a few toners, pics that is. Okay, good. Just so you guys know, we don't grade your coins from photographs, and we don't give values typically. We definitely don't grade your coin. So if you're asking us if we think something's artificially toned, sometimes we can tell. If you're asking us if we think something's cleaned, most of the time we can tell, but we won't give you grades because it's just too hard from photographs.
It's too hard to grade a coin by photos.
Ida.
Wow, thank you,
Thank
Ida.
you, Ida. Love you. Aw, you're so sweet. And I have to call the airlines tomorrow and see if I can get my flight switched. I am going to get my flight switched.
Why do you got to switch your flight now? What's going on?
Because they changed it on me.
What?
So Angel and I were flying. Angel and I's flight from Dallas to Tyler was the same flight. We were taking the same flight. So Ida just had to drive to Tyler and pick us both up. Well, now they changed Angel's. She's coming in early. And they changed mine to 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, no.
So Angel and Ida have to hang out in Tyler, Texas for like 6 hours. And I'm not, and then on my way home, I have a 5-hour layover in Dallas. That's unacceptable. I paid for the flights that I wanted. I paid certain prices for those flights.
What airline?
American.
Oh.
And I am going to have a fit because I don't know that if you guys have booked your flights lately, but every leg of your flight, you pay separately. So I had to book each leg of my flight separately. So it's a joke. It's horrible. I'm going to have a fit. I'm going home and take a nap. Where are you, Ida? Okay, I'm taking that back if you haven't. No refunds. Sorry. Anyway, all right, you guys. Well, I think we've answered your questions. Thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure that you guys go to Ida Herring's next Saturday. 11 o'clock Central is when the auctions start, but she's going to have a pre-auction stream going at 10, so that we can get you guys pre-registered and get any of your questions answered. Auction starts at 11 o'clock on the 16th. So make sure that you guys tell your friends and be there, please. It's going to be an amazing time. Live airport. Right. A vertical stream at the airport. Right. Exactly, kiddo. Anyway.
And this here is the baggage claim.
Yeah. And here's the baggage claim. And here's the baggage. All right, you guys. We love you. Thanks for hanging out with us once again. And hope to see you guys next Monday. Hope to see you on Ida's on Saturday. And until then, peace.
Then,
Good night, everybody.
good night. Have a great night.